Hi everybody, welcome to some more Tabletop Simulator, and yes, you guessed it, this will be episode 20 of One Night Ultimate Werewolf, and then however many episodes thereafter. Not in the game currently, but in the background. He's currently putting the wood onto the bonfire in readiness for when we burn whoever it is that we think is the werewolf, is Mr. Earthheart.
Yarg.
Then we have the random genius Tier Black.
Evening all.
He's in the white position.
White equals Mason.
I am in the brown position as usual, because centre of the board. In red, also a cop, apparently, based on the badge next to his name. With more ping than all of us combined, it's Dusk.
Hello.
Wow.
My ping is high, but that's only because I've got lots of stuff to do as a cop.
Yeah, he's a busy. Actually, is that your actual badge number? It's going up and down.
Yeah, depending on what I do.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's like Futurama, is it? Like with the with the bureaucrats, is it? Oh, Dusk's a bureaucrat. I think we should stream up. Vija is in the spot he tends to sort of share with Turbo, actually, most of the time, which is the orange one. Hello, Vija.
Red was taken.
How are you, sir?
Alive. I can confirm I'm alive and not working for the next few days, so that's always nice.
That's excellent
Yay.
news. That is excellent news. And then he's pretty in pink, and his name's Silent Ring-a-Ding-Dong because he's a silent wraith half the time, but he's also Mr. Venato.
Hello.
And should anybody else come in, well, they'll occupy all the other bits around the top of the board. So let's actually just zoom in so we can actually see who we've got. Who have we got, Dusk? What's the rundown?
Rundown? I've completely forgotten.
Who's the people we got?
There's 2 werewolves, a seer, 2 masons, a troublemaker, a robber, a drunk, and a tanner. We've taken one out. We don't know which one he is. So
We've taken one out. We don't know.
Oh,
who it
mystery!
is. Oh dear.
This can only end.
is it only because we're down a player for now?
Yeah, just leave it at this. Can only end. You're quite right. There's nothing else it
Put
can
it on
do.
the spot that I
It
will
can
eventually
just
occupy,
end.
and we'll find out who I was without.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Sure,
exactly.
Don't put it on there.
Oh, you don't actually put it
Otherwise
on
it'll
there.
break the
Good
game.
point.
Right,
bad.
there we go. Also, what's lovely is since the last time we actually played this, Earthart has moved house. So
Been that long since we played it?
yes,
No.
well, last time that he's been involved in the game.
No. I'm sure I've played it once since then.
Well, it might not have been recorded
True, probably isn't.
because last time
Maybe.
you kept falling in and out of the call because of internet connection.
Oh
The
yes,
old
that
one.
Yes.
was.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's the case. So we got all of those. We've got a drunk, 2 werewolves as mentioned, a robber, troublemaker, the seer, which will be Phil, the mason, which will be Ian, the tanner, which will be Ein, or he'll keep saying he's the tanner. I'll end up being the drunk every single goddamn game if it's based on the last recording.
I should probably actually see what I am first.
Earthart's in. Earthart is indeed in.
He's in.
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay, that's
So-
brilliant. Hang on, have I got 5 cards? I do. Excellent. You're all dead. Right. Let's see, what's next? Oh, I need a card.
I'm gonna take a card.
I am one of those. I should also point out that we're actually playing offline for once. This is not something being broadcast over Twitch. So good news, YouTube. This is all your content.
This is exclusive to you.
Exclusive to you.
YouTube. I should probably blindfold myself.
Anyway.
That's
Everybody
good.
ready?
Yes.
That's an idea.
Yes.
Space, isn't it?
It's B for blindfold.
No, it's
There's
beef.
beef blood. Oh. Yeah.
Ooh,
So
the
the-
colour changes depending on the card colour.
Yes, so everybody
Yes.
who's watching this at a later date, enjoy this shit brown blood, which will descend.
That's the majority of the content.
It's called Grandparents' Curtain.
Okay. Well, same thing, isn't it? Anyway,
Yeah.
let us begin. As we begin
Can
in
we
5
have
seconds
the cut of curtain,
with
please?
the usual, and the music will kick in, and I will say, "Werewolves, wake up! If you are the only werewolf, you may look at a card in the centre." If not, wave at the other one.
High squeaky chair.
Masons, wake up!
Have a look at Ian. And
Yes,
if
all
there's
have a
no
look
other
at,
people
all
there,
have a look at Ian.
then something's
I'll-
gone wrong.
If Ian's the only Mason, he'll have to look at himself in the mirror. Of course, that's all that Masons can do. So this will be interesting. What actually happens? Sia, wake up! You may look at the player's card, or 2 cards in the centre, or pack your bags for Manchester. Well, that's it.
Why Manchester?
Because that's where Fiji. Silly result.
Ah.
Robber, wake up! You may switch your card to another player's card and look at your new card. For you are no longer the robber, but a blank. Is that what the blank shall be?
Blankety blank, blankety blank, blankety blank.
Blankety blank. Troublemaker, wake up! You are now Terry Wogan. You may switch to other players' cards, but don't look at them.
Wait. Hasn't he passed away?
He has. So you're a zombie
they're a
as
zombie.
well. You're an Irish zombie, so you are.
This looks like a job for...
Radio 2.
I was going to say Janice and John.
I was going to say something about a brigade, but...
You mean the Strange Brigade?
Nah,
Yeah,
the other one. The one that kills zombies and zombie
Oh.
demon dictators. The Survivor Brigade.
Drunk! Wake up! You'll switch your card with card in the centre, but you may not look at it. You wouldn't be able to pick it up anyway, you're drunk.
Go home.
Yeah, also go home. Go home drunk, you're what you are. Right, okay, everyone wake up. 5 minutes on the old clock. If you could please start it. Well, I'll start it. There we go. Thank you, me. There we go. Right. Would you like to know the obvious?
You're drunk.
I beg to differ.
Oof.
I
Ooh.
Was
yeah,
drunk
about
at some stage.
You're no longer the Mason.
Well, hang on a minute, because there's 2 of you saying that's not the case anymore. So perhaps you would like to both enlighten. Start with Phil, because he actually started saying it first.
You were not the drunk because I was the drunk. I now have no idea who I am.
Who said anything about the drunk? The Masons.
Why are you always the drunk?
He's drunk. So Phil says that he swapped with me.
No,
No,
Swap
you
the
got the
field.
card in
Centre.
the middle,
Card in this.
and I swapped that card, the one on the
Okay.
left.
Yeah, I don't know why you started talking about saying that how we and Ian aren't the Masons anymore then, but
So what do you think that
I'm drunk.
Kev is? Fine.
Well, I don't know what he is anymore, but I know what you are now.
Yeah, there might be a slight issue with that.
How's that?
Well, I can confirm that he was originally the robber. The robber, the mason.
I was going to say, I can
yeah,
conclusively.
I'm pretty certain that Ian can confirm I was a Mason.
And so, if you've done that, Kev is still a mason now.
Would anybody like to dispute this troublemaker?
Oh no, I completely agree with what the troublemaker's done, but it means you're still a mason now.
Once you're a Mason, you will never leave.
Once you go Mason, you'll never turn
I will
back.
at least confirm that Kev was originally a mason.
How
Thank
can you?
thank you for confirming that, which was already confirmed.
Yeah.
So how would you know? How did you know that he was originally a Mason?
Because I mugged him.
So you were saying you were the robber?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting.
I'm pretty sure I'd go before the troublemaker. Yeah.
You do.
Otherwise, I would have robbed myself, which would be weird.
Dusk's very quiet.
There's not much I can say, really, except don't vote for Phil. Don't vote for Phil. Just don't. Because that card was a Tanner, and this one was a werewolf, so... you see.
Okay. So you're claiming to be the seer, then?
I am the seer, yes.
Aha.
So don't
I
vote for
must
Phil.
be
That's
a
all I can say right
Hannah
now.
now. Great.
Which probably means that.
Do you trust this man?
Do you trust
Do I
Sergeant?
trust a drunk? No, I don't.
I was going to say, do we trust Sergeant Detective Inspector Dusk?
What makes
No.
you not trust me and you trusting the
Because at the
troublemaker?
moment, you've got all of the ability to lie.
Because you're the
And so
fuzz.
does the troublemaker.
You're the fuzz.
The troublemaker has the ability to lie, and so does the robber, and so does the not really the drunk. But if the drunk is telling the truth, he's now the Tanner.
Well, how would I know any better?
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
was
not
very
entirely
valid
sure
fact.
I believe you.
I will say that Dusk saying that the card on the right was a werewolf does confirm that me and Ian are telling the truth about Masons, because if
no, if there was a Mason there,
yeah, there'd be the possibility that both me and Ian were werewolves, of course, and we're
A very unlikely possibility.
very unlikely. possibility, but
Unless
if
unless you are both werewolves and you're going with this in order to reinforce
No,
the idea
because-
that you
well,
are
it can't be
Masons.
why
because
would
there's a
Dusk
werewolf
then
there.
say that there was one on the right? No one's even mentioned the one on the right apart from him.
Phil, the problem with that is.
Maybe he's the Tanner.
Maybe. Anyway, I don't trust Earthart. String him up.
I require all three
Yeah,
of
fair.
you to be in cahoots.
Hmm?
I require Earth, Phil, and.
Why would there be
Yeah,
3
so-
werewolves?
Right.
That was
Kev-
quite
Kev
We
was
haven't got a
definitely a Mason
doppelganger.
when I robbed him. If you then switched us afterwards, he's now a Mason again, and I'm the robber again.
Right.
So I've pretty much failed in my job.
The Robber's a cosplayer. Yeah,
What am I
don't-
cosplaying?
A werewolf.
If you want to believe
Oh,
that,
you're a
sure.
furry.
Right. Enough of that. Get your votes in on what you think is going on. For those of you who haven't watched this in a while or are new to this, what we do at this point in time, have we got enough for a 2 to swing, Jay?
We got enough for 2 to swing? I think we're on the borderline, so not really.
Not really.
If it's above 6.
Okay, so it's just going to be the one, then, the one with
Yeah.
the most votes. So this is what will happen. I will give the countdown for everybody to flip their cards over, and they will have a decision to make. Either to flip the card over and reveal the colour of the person who they think is the werewolf, or alternatively, they can leave the card face down so the black side is showing, and that's their indication that they believe that the werewolves are both in the centre. Of course, one of the things we don't want to do is find the Tanner, because then the Tanner will win, because the Tanner wants to get killed. And
Yep.
then we've got the 2 werewolves, and if we find either one of those,
And
then
murderer.
the villagers win. And if if we pick somebody else, then the werewolves win, and we're all killed, basically.
The one thing I never get is if the Tanner wins and the werewolves are just, yeah!
They'll just eat the werewolf. Werewolves go, woo, yeah! Yeah, let's go! Woo!
killed the village,
Loser!
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
and then they just get killed anyway. Anyway, if you believe what I just said, anyway, flip your cards over. If you think they should be flipped, in 3, 2, 1, flip. Right, Dusk.
Yeah, you.
Dusk is the
You're
man.
lucky.
Dusk is the werewolf.
Ooh.
How dare you, Jay?
What was Phil then? Suppose we should all flip over, but
Yep.
I'm still Mason.
Oh wow! What?
Oh, bloody
You
hell.
lose with me.
Wait,
Fair enough. I didn't know I was a werewolf.
so
I wasn't
wait,
drunk.
who did you switch then?
I'll confess, I was checking the rules quickly when I was moving one of your cards. I didn't remember if I had moved it or not, so I moved them back.
Ah,
Okay.
Both our moves were nullified by our own actions.
Right, so to be clear, villagers win because Dusk was outed as a werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
by one of the
Vijay
werewolves who
was a
didn't know.
werewolf and didn't know it.
I did a very
Ah.
nice thing trying to protect him.
I didn't trust it. It's like
I didn't trust
Someone-
you either.
I wish you didn't
someone was
vote me.
doing someone was
This
doing
world.
nice things to me. I don't trust this.
I like that. Even after the swaps, Ian remains a Mason. Now, anyway, so that's the end of
No,
that.
nothing new there.
That's the end of that. Load it up for another game, guys.
Feel betrayed, my own werewolf brethren.
I didn't know I was a werewolf.
Werewolf.
Werewolf. The worst werewolf.
Mm,
A werewolf.
werewolf.
Yeah, I'm better impersonating rather than actually being.